you glorious undergraduates. It is getting along in the semester, and so I thought I would drop you a video just to talk about what's going on in the next couple of weeks. So this week was technically week 7. You were supposed to have done the content standards module. I did not make a lecture for that one this time. In case you're wondering where that was here under content standards. So, and I think that was what you were supposed to do. Yep, that's what you were supposed to do for this week. Also, I had originally planned on having a lesson planning workshop this week, but that did not work out timing-wise. So we're actually going to move that to next week. So your forum post number 1, however, is technically still due this week. It's just a quick check-in about what you might want to teach for your lesson plan. It's pretty easy. You can find that under discussions if you go up here. So click on that and that'll take you right to forum post number 1. If you're late with that, I'm not going to make a big thing out of it because I realize that forum post number 1 and comments due looks really weird there. But so you're supposed to post your answer and then pick, I think it's 2 other students to comment on. So that, whenever that happens is great. Not a big deal. We are still going to have this coming week, week 8, which starts on the 21st. We are still going to have a quiz. So that'll be chapters 3, 6, 7, and multiple intelligences. Hopefully that's not too awful. I don't think it will be. It'll be pretty much the same as the last one, just different chapters. So that will open up at the beginning of the week and will be there for you all week. You get 60 minutes to take it. So whenever you start it, make sure you have an hour. If you've asked for extra time because of accommodations, I definitely will make that happen for you, so don't worry about that. But yeah, that's definitely happening next week. And then we're actually gonna move this week 8 assessment thing to week 9. So then what are we doing instead of that? We're gonna go back and have the lesson planning workshop that we should have had here. Okay. So for what will be week 8, starting on 10/21, we're gonna have our lesson planning workshop opportunities, and we're also gonna have the quiz. And then I can fix the syllabus to reflect all this later, but and then in week 9, we'll actually do assessment and instructional strategies, and we'll cut out this thing about the meta rubric. So one more thing to point out is that the Learning Theorist digital poster, which I originally had due in week 6, is not obviously due yet. It's due on October the 31st. So if you have any questions about that assignment, I would love to chat with you. Please let me know. We will figure it out. So I'm about to show you how the lesson planning workshop is going to be. So just follow along with me on that. So I would love a chance to meet with y'all in person, though I know we can't really do in person, but Zoom is the next best thing. Or Google Meets. I'm going to do Google Meets because Zoom has me time locked. Like I can only do 45 minutes at a time or something crazy like that, and Google Meet does not care. So there will be a Google Meet link, and I would like for, certain times during the week, different groups of you may meet with me to talk about the first part of the lesson plan. Now, I know that is individual work. You're doing those individually. So when I say groups, I don't mean like you and your group. I mean more than one person will be in the Zoom. It's not going to be a one-on-one meeting or Google Meet. So I have basically posted, or will post on Brightspace, a link to this Doodle sign-in. So it's a Doodle sign-up sheet. And basically, I have picked out several times over the course of the next week where we could meet in little groups or whatever to discuss part 1 of the lesson plan. So your options are Tuesday, October the 22nd at 4 p.m. I've got it scheduled for an hour. If it takes longer than that, it's fine. Doesn't matter. If it takes less time than that, also fine. Wednesday, October the 23rd, I have two options. There's a 1 p.m. option and a 4 p.m. option. And then on Friday, October the 25th, I have two options for you. There's an 11 a.m. option and a 2 p.m. option. So I tried to pick different times on different days so they weren't all the same time, just in case you had a conflict at that time. You really only need to pick one of these meetings. You don't have to come to all of them or multiple of them. Just one. Pick one of these times. So let's say you decided you wanted to do Tuesday, October the 22nd at 4 p.m. You would just click on this right here. I can't do it because it's mine. I made it, so it's not going to let me sign up for my own thing. But you sign up, you just pick whichever one you want to sign up on and sign up with your name. I think it makes you give your email too. And that should also send you a reminder and also the link when it comes time for us to have our Google meeting. So what I imagine happening during those meetings is we will take a look at the lesson plan assignment, which is your final project, due on December the 8th currently. So you've got some time, but we better get started now. I will show you a little bit about that. Okay, so the lesson plan is not right here, which is kind of annoying to me. Let's go back to content. Oh, here it is. Sorry, I forgot I had put this there. Yeah, so everything you pretty much need for the lesson plan is gonna be right here. So there's a rubric to look at, a template, which is really useful. A couple of other things. Here's a few examples that you can use. So what I imagine we'll do is we'll talk about the rubric in the template and give some ideas of what to put there. We might even look at one of the examples and talk about what's in it a little bit. And then what time is left is any time you have for questions to ask, or if you are in desperate need of ideas, you need some help brainstorming, we'll be doing that also. I will also post a video of me going through these things, almost like a lecture, very short lecture, because I know, maybe not everyone will be able to make it to one of the Zoom meetings. And also it'd be good for you to have that to refer to as you start doing the lessons. But that's what we're doing next week. So please do sign up on Doodle for one of the sessions. If for some reason the sessions don't really work for you, like you can't make any of those times, then feel free to email me and propose another time. And if it works with my schedule, I'm happy to do my best to accommodate. So, we're heading toward the finish line. We're moving right along. It's week 8, you guys. Super exciting. So, I believe that's everything I needed to tell you in this video. So, yeah, that's it. All right, peace.